Okay.
Welcome back to What's Their Sign podcast. My name is Kailey, and I am a Leo Venus. So please, in the comments, tell me how beautiful I am.
Yeah,
everybody give me one compliment. And if you say anything bad, I will find you.
We'll get your house swatted. Just kidding. Joke. My name's Elyse, and I'm a Scorpio moon, so I will get your house swatted.
And she'll never forget that.
I'll never forget it. But this is your new favorite astrology podcast. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you're new here, feel free to go back to the other videos because we're kind of in the middle of something right now. We're talking about Flavor of Love. We're on episode 7. If you don't know what we're talking about, go check them out. Like, subscribe, turn on the little bell thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're on all the socials also.
Instagram, MySpace,
TikTok,
Facebook,
Pornhub,
OnlyFans, Tumblr,
Friendster. Okay, but yeah, follow us on all the things. And yeah, we're talking about Flavor of Love.
Yeah, my favorite show. My favorite show ever. Yes, I love the show. Are you kidding me?
I think for our fandom, we need a counter for every time you say this something is your favorite show. So I feel like this is gonna come up for everything that we cover.
Yes, because they're all my favorites.
Yeah. You don't have to have one favorite. Also, that's the thing. People think you have to have one favorite. That's just not true.
No. You can have we can have a top 8. Come on now.
Stressful for me.
I know. Decisions are hard. I get it.
I always had celebrities, so that way I didn't have any of my friends be mad at me for not having them in my top 4.
Fucking Libra. Jesus Christ.
Anyway, feels a little harsh to be coming at me like that, bro, during Libra season. Although I guess when this comes out, it'll be Scorpio season, so I deserve it. You're right. I should be punished for my arrogance.
I don't want him to be mad at me.
Okay.
What celebrities would be in your top 8?
Christina Aguilera, Nick Cage, I think Keira Knightley was for a while, probably Beyonce, Gerard Way, like regular people. Yeah. Tom, maybe. Sometimes I felt bad for Tom, because I was like, he's everybody's first friend, but nobody likes him. Like, people will unfriend him, and I'm like, imagine unfriending Tom. He just wants to be your friend. People would unfriend him? I knew people who would be like, I don't want Tom as a friend. And it's like, all right, you're cool. We get it. You're different. You're quirky. Yeah. Not like other girls. Yeah. I'm different. I don't want to be Tom's friend. I don't want to be Tom's friend. Let's go listen to Hollywood Undead. Oh. Yeah. We're talking about Flavor of Love. Speaking of the 2000s, speaking of the aughts, we're talking about aughts. Isn't that what they're called? Anyway, I don't know. We're talking about Flavor of Love, episode 7. So previously, the last episode, Brigitte Nielsen gave them a lie detector test. Yes, and we found out that Hottie is a liar. She does not have a 26 inch waist. She also doesn't have a 28-inch waist. Yeah, she definitely does not have that either.
Now, what I do want to say is at the reunion show, do you remember the reunion show? And they had Lala measure my waist at the end with a tape measure at the end. I was telling everybody there was a 27-inch waist. At the end of the reunion show, she verified with a tape measure, which I did not want to do at all. I did not know she was going to take that thing out. She was scared it was a lie. Girl, she measured that thing. Like, yup, 27. I was like, thank you. Exactly.
She does have natural boobies, but
size is uncertain. Do we have a little game of what WTF is Hottie wearing?
Yes. I pulled out, speaking of the early 2000s, I pulled out fucking PowerPoint.
Hell
Fucking
yeah.
dusted that shit off, blew off the cobwebs, and I said, let's go. And I'm very excited.
Kailey's created this beautiful PowerPoint for us to review, and it is dedicated to Hottie, who we lost last episode. So up top, we want to pay respect to the queen. Double dab for the queen, Hottie, with them big natural titties.
So just the originator of the booby hammock.
Booby swing, titty swing.
I mean, she served looks this season. They might not have been good looks. She's a Leo.
She is a Leo.
She's very much a Leo.
She is.
Only a Leo would have this much delusional confidence in themselves. And
to wear that.
To wear the things that she wore.
No.
And you know what? Good for her.
Good for her.
I'm not mad.
You know what?
I'm not mad at it.
You know what? Body positivity. We love to see it. Could have done with more flattering choices, but if she was feeling herself, then
I mean, these clothes would have been horrific on anybody.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Girl,
what?
Stay away from Fashion Bug and Dots.
Oop.
I shop there a lot, so I can't say anything.
Did you ever watch Eastbound and Down?
Yes.
When he talks about
I know that one of us had their own personal stylist, and one of us shoplifts their shit from Fashion Bug. That's what I know.
That's what he says.
That's me.
That's you shoplifting from Fashion Bug. Allegedly.
No, I did. It's not a company anymore, so I don't give a fuck.
Oh, they're not around?
No, they've been around for years because of me. Because I stole too much. Just kidding.
You put them under.
I put them under.
Somebody has a little picture of you like on their dartboard. Like the former CEO of Fashion Bug.
It's a security picture of me just like
Pink Panthering your way out of there. Didn't.
Like tuck and roll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Blessed be the shoplifters.
Absolutely.
That's in the Bible.
Mm-hmm. Thou shalt steal.
Thou shalt steal. From Fashion Bug.
All right.
Okay.
Now let's
watch.
What
is Hottie wearing?
What the fuck is Hottie wearing? This is a masterpiece.
I'm scared.
You should be.
Girl.
The end.
Wow. That's truly a beautiful Leo.
Yes.
We salute you, girl.
I love Hottie. She's great.
Hottie, we're wishing you well.
Absolutely.
But she's not here anymore. She's not in this house anymore.
No. She didn't die. She's still on this earth. She's not in the house.
Oh, right. Yeah, she's alive. I didn't realize it sounded like... Yeah, she's alive. Probably. Yes. We follow her on Instagram. I think you would have heard.
Yes. So everybody that is listening, you can watch that video on YouTube.
The UB2Bs.
I would highly recommend it.
Watching on Spotify, if you're listening on Spotify, you can connect to Wi-Fi and watch it.
That is true.
So
that is true.
Everybody else, sorry about ya, and we love you anyway. But just know that Hottie dresses
wild.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
absolutely.
That's the message we're getting across.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now Heidi's gone. We have to find entertainment elsewhere. And
Well, New York is absolutely about to provide that.
yeah, New York is going a little.
She knows that it's a Final Four.
It's the Final Four.
It's the Final Four. We have New York, Goldie, Hoops, and Pumpkin.
Correct.
Are left.
New York is talking a lot of shit, as per usual.
Yep, and she says a lot of stuff about Goldie, but
Yeah.
she does also say that Goldie is like the only one that she mildly likes.
She says that Goldie's the only one she likes, or that the only one she acknowledges.
Yes.
But then, honestly, everything she says about Goldie, literally, my notes are just, she is a hater.
Yeah.
She's just a hater. Like, Goldie is, like, feeling herself. Goldie looks cute. Goldie is herself.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that, I'm sure IRL New York probably, that's why she likes Goldie, because I'm sure she loves that.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
who doesn't want that in a friend?
Mm-hmm.
But in the context of the show, that has to be very annoying, because it's like, she's playing such a character.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She really is. And she like says that Goldie she calls her plus size, which I'm like, she's not
Yeah.
at all.
No.
Like, she's just thick, but she's not like, and even if she was plus size, who fucking cares?
Literally, she's so gorgeous. And it's
Yeah.
like, Flav is feeling her. Why are you worried about it? But Brigitte says something similar of like, oh, physically, I don't think she's for you. And it's like, just because he liked your tall, lanky ass doesn't mean that he's not also attracted. You know, like...
She's in the Final Four for a reason.
Right. I'm sure it's not because she's homely. Like...
Right. Absolutely.
So...
She's fun. Everybody likes her.
She's fun. Everyone likes her. She's a lovely person. And we love Goldie. We stand. But Final Four... I know... Yeah, so New York is meeting up top, but... When they get the Flavogram, they find out that they're going on a trip.
Mm-hmm.
And that Flav needs to get out of the house. So,
he's gonna take 2 girls at a time.
Yeah.
To 2 different places.
Yeah. Overnight, both of them.
Mm-hmm. First one.
So this takes place over like 2 or 3 days then.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The first one is he's gonna take Hoops and Pumpkin.
Yeah.
To Palm Springs. And then he says he's going to bring New York and Goldie to San Diego.
Yes. New York I thought looked really cute in this moment. Like I just like I forget what she's wearing. We'll put up a picture, but she's got just like a cute outfit on, but then she's so upset to be going second.
Oh yeah, she has like this episode, she has like multiple breakdowns because like people getting like alone time with Flav. She like what she did in like the beginning of the season 2 like one time she like cries because she's
gets
like
super dramatic, and I don't think Flav is really responding. Like the last time, like what you're talking about, the time when she cries, Flav like stops what he's doing to comfort her, and this time it's like I don't know if he just didn't know, but he's not paying her any mind in that respect.
I don't think he knew. But there's a moment where
they're both sluts. I can totally see them
trying
to
she says
sleep
they're
with
both
my
sluts.
man.
She says they're bitches. Her whole thing is like they're sluts, they're bitches.
Well, do you remember in an earlier episode where I said that was a sound clip when they were in the bed with Smiley? That's from this. That's from this confessional. So they used this twice.
Pumpkin and Hoops. They're both sluts.
I love that she's calling Hoops a slut. Hoops is literally wearing green, like, plaid sweatpants. And New York is dressed like, again, Leg Avenue.
Literally, 100%. So this is one of those moments in reality TV where I think that the producers took a sound clip from a different time and during the confessional. Because what they have them do is they have them wear the same outfit and makeup every single time for the confessional so that they can use sound clips from different days to correlate with the storyline that they want to create. So that, for her saying they're both sluts, so when I watched this, I was like, God damn it! Yes, I finally.
We're just upsetting our editor right now, just making sounds
I know.
on the mic. But yeah, they're sluts.
They're a bunch of sluts. Sluts. Okay.
Well, they go to Hoops and Pumpkin go to Palm Springs.
Mm-hmm.
And
he brings them to a spa, which I'm like, they got a way better date than Goldie in New York.
Mine was walking around a fucking zoo. and going to look at fish, I'd be mad.
Yeah.
I wanna make out covered in mud.
Which they are going to do.
They have a sexy
time.
Very sexy
They
time.
have, it gets a little spicy.
It gets very spicy. I like what pumpkin's bringing the spice.
Oh,
Pumpkin
she
spice.
really is. Pumpkin is like,
but I just think it's cute. They're talking in the it's Hoops and Pumpkin, which is funny because another Cancer Capricorn duo.
mm-hmm.
But Cancer Capricorn duo, but these two are like able to get along.
Mm-hmm.
And I think just because neither of them is New York. But they're talking about how neither of them have ever been to like a resort or a spa before. And I just thought it was like just this cute wholesome moment where it's like these two girlfriends are like, we get to go to a spa. It's like, you're gonna make out with a fucking old ass rapper, but you do get to go to a spa.
Absolutely. And it looks fun. Like, so when they get there, first of all, I just want Flav's outfit.
I literally wrote, Flav is wearing what?
I'm obsessed. Look
Vacation clock. What
he's
is
got
the
a
clock?
fucking it looks like a toilet. But
He's got
it's a little it's him. It's him with the clock. That's his feet. That's a clock. That's him right there. Just very cumbersome. Just like looks just not comfortable. Like that just constantly hitting
that
you.
comes
And
up
he's
in
skinny.
The next episode, and it's really funny when he's like,
yes.
oh
God.
But yeah, he's so skinny. But you need this outfit.
He's wearing a pink robe in leopard print.
A leopard print. They look like leopard print satin pajamas.
Yeah.
A matching pajama set, and then the hot pink robe. The fact that you don't already own this is crazy to me. We're gonna have to make an Amazon wish list so that Christmas is coming out.
My Taurus Mars ass was like,
I love.
But yeah, they just look like they're about to have like so much fun.
So they have a super cute room.
Mm-hmm.
It's like very nice where they're staying. But yeah, they go to yoga, and it's just funny that they have no idea about it. Like they act like this is some crazy new thing, and it's like obviously this is a very old practice, but it's like it's so popular now.
Yeah,
like
just
everybody in their
like,
cat.
Literally, no, that they like just don't know.
Yeah,
what it is. Let's listen to them talk about going to do yoga because I just think it's really funny.
Mm-hmm.
I hope we're supposed to open it up. Welcome to Palm Springs, ladies.
There was a little note from Flav.
Give me on the one for yoga.
I was thinking, I've never done yoga, but I figured if Flav could do yoga, then I could do yoga.
What is yoga? When I heard yoga, I got a vision of these big like incense just brewing, and you like sit like with your legs crossed like this the whole time. That was it.
She's so cute.
I
fucking love Hoops.
I know, I do too. She's just like, cause she just seems like she's a cool girl from the Midwest.
Yeah, she is.
Like,
we love you.
I love her. So they go and they do yoga. Nobody's good at it.
Yeah, I feel bad for this guy. I feel bad for a lot of people in these situations where they're having to interact with other regular humans, because it's like he's just trying to do his fucking job and teach yoga, and they're like not taking it serious, and it's like he's just trying to, he's just trying to do the thing, and it's like, gotta be weird. I don't know, maybe he loves it, but obviously Hoops is good at everything.
She's definitely the most
physically fit person,
yes,
on maybe any reality TV show.
So one of the later episodes, they do, like, before they go into the finale, they show all these like behind the scenes stuff, or like stuff that they just didn't show in like these episodes.
Yeah.
And you see there's like a lot of clips of Hoops like playing basketball, and like just so good. I think she plays basketball against Flav at some point in like, I think, but in the finale she does, like they have like a little date or something, but she is very good.
But yeah, no, I mean,
but it is really funny like seeing them like try to do yoga and be flexible, and you can tell that like Pumpkin is really starting to get insecure.
She starts stepping up. You start seeing them compete. Like the sister sign competition thing, I think really comes out here where it's like they're both like one-upping one another. Mm-hmm. It's like an all-day threesome is what they have going on.
It really is, because Pumpkin, like, as they're doing yoga, like, she tries to, it's like, oh, I need help. And like Flav, they're like stretching. The instructor is like showing them how to like stretch out and stuff. And Flav's like, oh, let me help you. And she was just like, she's hamming it up, which, I mean, it works.
Yeah.
And
Flav is like easily susceptible.
He's horny. After they do the yogas,
they go to the swimming pool, and I just think that's really funny because it's like them again, like egging each other on. Pumpkin and Hoops like trying to out sexy each other and like making out with Flava Flav, and there's just a bunch of old white people standing around.
It's so awkward.
It's so cringy, and like I would have been so uncomfortable being one of those girls. You have to have such a I don't give a fuck attitude to be like, no matter who it is, but having that level of like PDA in like front of an elderly person like that in a pool where it's like not like a crowded place, it's like they're the only people in the pool, and then there's like 10 old people standing around watching them.
Oh yeah. And
they're like, who the fuck is this guy?
Absolutely. Like, they're probably like, are these people shooting a porn?
Yeah. Open pool.
Just like this.
Your man is up in here now, boy.
So silly.
Had Pumpkin over here, I had Hoops over here, had ass in both hands. I'm a lucky man right now. Woo, Flavor Flav, what the fuck they swing?
I don't know. It's just very funny to me.
It is. It's so good. He's having the time of his life. Look at that guy. He's jealous.
Yeah. What's he drinking, do you think?
It looks like this
vodka tequila sunrise.
Yeah.
Vodka sunrise.
Yeah, something
or
like
just
that.
orange juice, I guess.
Nah, there's no way. Look at him.
Look at him.
There's
He
no
hates
way.
He hates his family.
Yeah, he's like, damn, I wish I could be that dude. He's like, fucking.
What was he doing on January 6th? I don't know. I'm suspicious of every white man in sunglasses now. Of this age? Where were you on January 6th?
Explain yourself!
Do you have anyone who can corroborate that?
So, they go to play with all the mud. And
they
there's
do like mud cover.
Yeah, it's like there's a variety of different like kinds of, therapeutic mud, and Flav is just like, when you put him around normal people, just the shit he says, and the realization of like outside of that, I mean, he says crazy shit, and when he's in the house it sounds wild, but like when he's like out in public and it's just normal ass people, it is really like apparent of like, you say some just so funny. This lady
was called the SP8.
The spa.
It is a fabulous experience to have you here. All three of you are going to be having a great experience in our Mediterranean spa, The Well. We're going to take you back and start your experience.
Well, can I just say one thing?
What?
All is swell at the well.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
I know.
He goes, can I just say one thing? And she's like,
please,
pained.
Look at this face. Look at this face.
Where was she on January 6th? I need to know. Please tell us.
She is like, and the way she's like, oh, that's good. Like he's like 6 years old. Is just so funny. She's just like, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so Pumpkin does undo, when they're putting the mud on and playing around, Pumpkin undoes Hoops's top. Mm-hmm. And Hoops is like, I mean, I had to go along with it. Mm-hmm. I think Hoops is like, I don't know. I just don't think she, so Pumpkin has had sex on like reality TV shows before. It's come up, like she talked about that in the lie detector test. But so she's more comfortable, I think, being more bare, I guess.
Yeah.
Whereas Hoops is, I don't know, I don't think is maybe as aligned with that. So she's not necessarily modest, but certainly not like going out of her way to flash the camera.
Oh, yeah.
And so, I mean, Pumpkin stepping it up, it's like forcing Hoops to step it up too.
Oh, yeah.
Or like, escalating things.
So she kind of talked about it here a little bit.
That's what I'm talking about.
I pulled the string on Hoops' top because I wanted to see her freak out.
Wow. Stupid.
But the reason that she kept it off was because she knew that she needed to. I think she felt like sexually threatened.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think she did too.
Yeah.
I think she like also like just admits that later.
Yeah.
So the lady, like they're in the shower together.
They're rinsing off the mud mask stuff that they've put on.
Yes. And the lady is like,
the lady who looks uncomfortable to be around them anyway,
comes in and she's just like, all right, well, we're going to be moving on to the next thing. I got to like keep you guys moving. And Pumpkin, I mean, they're all making out together. I don't know if the lady can see what they're doing.
I don't think
because like
Pumpkin is like sucking his neck and clavicle.
Yes. And she even says here like that this is like a strategy.
I did have strategies basically at every point. You know, she was in the back of him, like washing off his back, so I got in front of him because if I get in front of him and start kissing him, he's not going to give a shit about what's coming off his back.
Flavor Flav!
How's everything going?
Hey, everything is going real fine, miss.
Okay, well, I just have to keep you on a time schedule.
I ain't trying to leave right about it.
Next thing that you want to do is there's some towels over here. You start to towel yourself off, and then there's some dry oil over here, and you're going to spray each other and apply that oil really nicely, and then we're going to start your next treatment, okay?
So she's just like
trying to do her job.
Trying to do her job, and they're just, I mean, she's
horny.
Fully just sucking his neck. And I don't know.
Her mouth is so open. Like, you see her tongue coming out of her. Like, she's deep. Ugh. Anyway, she's sucking on his clavicle. He's into it. He's loving it.
Yeah. Well, look at him. He's like, lady, will you please fucking leave?
Literally. She comes back a little bit later and is like, are you guys still not getting ready?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the fuck? After this, I just have, like, dinner, really. It's like them.
I just put, in my notes, I put, Pumpkin didn't wash her makeup off and she looks like a raccoon.
Yeah.
She does. They're, like, sitting here and, like, after the, like, shower, they're sitting there in robes. And, like, it's just that, the, like, you know.
Super mascara all
mascara,
around her eyes.
yeah. And it's just, like, just looks wild. As always. And so later he takes them to dinner.
Yeah.
And while they're at dinner, Pumpkin writes a note before they go to dinner about wanting to like have alone time.
A Capricorn with a plan, like all calculated.
Mm-hmm. This is when you really do see her be more
Capricorn.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Very calculated, like, okay, I'm gonna do this. And the fact that she wrote a note too is just really funny because I think she was waiting for like Hoops to either like go to the bathroom or like leave, which is how she ends up giving Flav the note, is because she goes off to the bathroom and she's like, here you go, I'm gonna give you this. She really is.
I knew that I had a lot to tell Flav, so I took that time to write him a letter. I just wanted Flav to know I'm not here just to make out with him, that I want to get to know him.
Her top is really,
I do like cute. That top is cute.
It's just so funny. Other outfits are just like, they're just very 2000.
Yeah.
And there's also, so like at dinner, there's a moment where they're all talking and Pumpkin talks about how
she doesn't understand the black lingo.
Which is like, it's valid. She does like, I mean, she's not a part of that world. She doesn't understand a lot of the slang and like a lot of the stuff that, they're saying. And so it was
I just think it's funny her going, not to be prejudiced, and then says a string of the most ignorant things you've ever heard. Like,
I think I think she was tiptoeing around it. I think she was trying to find like a nice way to say it, because it's like
she's like, I'm too late to understand what they're saying.
Yeah.
Alright. And I'll drink to that.
I always have a hard time understanding Flav.
Even though I'm from the East, but I'm mad chillin' on the West.
You already know.
The terminology or the, not being prejudiced, but the black lingo, like where they're from, the slang terms, I kind of have a hard time following it. So he'll say some and Hoops or whoever will be just cracking up, and I'm sitting back here like, oh.
Check this out, right? Flavor Flav has a way of talking. I ain't mad at you, that phrase came from Flav. Word up, you know what I'm saying? Damn, I lost my train of thought right now. We used to do a dance back in the days. The bump. Yeah, the bump, right? Because now you died, right? Then you got buried, you turning into skeletons. Nah, I mean.
I mean, I honestly do not follow the bump. So the bump, and then you're turning into skeletons.
And then you died. So I feel like also
they cut that to make him sound crazy.
Absolutely. But I do think I feel like most people probably don't know what the fuck he's saying half the time.
Yeah.
he makes up words. And he does say a lot of crazy shit.
Yeah.
At least you didn't say I don't know, Ebonics or something. Oh, look who decided to join. Would you look at that? It's Mahogany James. This is my son. He's saying hello.
But so she gives him the note. My note is his Pisces ass eats it up.
Oh, he loves it.
Absolutely, wow. You were thinking about me so much that you wrote me a note to give to me all sneaky, saying you want alone time with me. Oh, you're gonna suck my dick tonight, girl. Hell yes.
You're like, I'm about to get my dick sucked.
Yes.
So, because she gives him the note when Hoops goes to the bathroom, and then when Hoops comes back, he basically tells her in the weirdest way that him and Pumpkin are gonna have alone time.
It's so awkward. He makes it unnecessarily awkward, but I think he does it to the girls he likes a lot, because he talks about doing this to New York and to Hoops, where he likes to play mind games with them so that they don't know what's going on. And so I think he's doing that to Hoops of Hoops, he doesn't want Hoops to be too confident because she's got it in the bag.
Absolutely.
So he is making it weird on purpose because he's a freaking Pisces.
Come on.
I never want to date with you.
So
let me take you back to my room for nightcap.
He really didn't have a one-on-one date with her.
Now.
Okay.
Okay? Don't you move. I'm not excusing you.
Oh, huh?
I'm not excusing you.
Okay.
I'm excusing us. And I will see you at the elimination ceremony.
Okay.
See you later, Hoops.
Bye, Hoops.
He does that shit on purpose to psych her out.
I was just awkward. I hate being by myself, but now I'm by myself looking dumb.
Trying to psych her out.
Which,
he loves to play mind games.
He does. And so basically Pumpkin goes back. I'm pretty sure she sucks dick. Or they fuck. I don't know.
Yeah, both. One of the first one and the other. Anyway, New York and Goldie go to San Diego.
Yes.
They have a significantly worse date.
They
got played.
Yeah, they really did. Because he's like, oh, I'm going to take you to the San Diego Zoo. And I know that also, I know the San Diego Zoo is infamous.
A great zoo.
Yeah.
But if the other people got to go lay around and do mud baths and you know what I mean, go swimming and do yoga, and I have to go walk around a smelly zoo all day.
So Goldie is a little apprehensive about being paired with New York, which is I mean, understandable. Absolutely.
I was kind of concerned about being paired up with New York because I just felt like she would probably like take over.
How you doing, Miss Conservative?
I'm good.
Conservative.
So yeah, I kind of
like
just figured, at some point whenever I choose to, I step my game up.
I know what time it is.
At some point whenever I choose
with you.
Yeah, so she, and you see this later too, that she, I mean, kind of like, she realized that she needs to, that he's like, all right, like, there's not a lot of romance there. And so she does like step it up with him more. Not in like a crazy way that like when like Sweetie did it.
or even Pumpkin right now where she's like slobbering all over his clavicles. They get ready for dinner.
Oh yeah, so he surprised them with like clothes. I think he like brings
they
dresses
get to pick dresses
to wear.
Yeah. And I love Goldie because Goldie's just like, I don't know, she's like a girl's girl. One of her lines from this part with them getting ready is she was like, I'm sure she was gonna look nice, but I know I was gonna look really nice too. And it's like,
yeah,
I love Goldie.
I know.
And Goldie's like, oh, like you look so good. And I literally wrote, I'm like, New York is almost not a bitch. Like,
yeah, right. Like here, she says like she does compliment her,
and then immediately it's like, oh, because the other dress looked bad, and it's like, okay.
I was really excited about the date. I wasn't really concerned about, how New York was gonna look. I mean, I'm sure she was gonna look nice, but then I knew that I was gonna look really nice too.
You look great.
Thank you, so do you. I'm glad you wore that dress instead of the other one was a little whatever, whenever. I have nothing against plus-size women, but, when I'm next to Goldie, there is, a difference. It's obvious, She's a cute girl, cute next to gorgeous. Gorgeous is gonna, devour cute. So, in the looks department, I definitely, I've scored too high for her to catch up.
It's
I've
really
too high for her to catch up. That's what she says. In the looks department, I've scored too high for her to catch up.
And it's just like mean, but her saying that gorgeous will devour cute is pretty fucking iconic.
I mean,
I hate that it's like directed towards Goldie,
right?
But it's just like in general, it's like
iconic.
Her one-liners are just so good. So good.
I was just born in the New York.
I think the date was going in my favor.
Lord, what took you so long bringing this girl around me? Why? Why you took so long?
I didn't like it, It hurt that he was paying a lot of attention to Goldie, but I think I handled myself well because I see myself pouring the champagne all over the table and leaving. I mean, I was just like a millisecond from doing it.
She is so pissed.
I just, in all caps, I have New York with the knife.
I mean, that is another like iconic gif. Like
she's ready to murder.
She's like, I will stab you.
I will kill you.
I will kill you.
Kill you.
And I mean, it is. I love that. Like he is, like really giving Goldie like
attention. She deserves it.
And I think he probably realizes that like New York she's a lot and she can easily like steal focus, and so I do feel like he's like purposefully
same thing he was doing like with Hoops.
Yeah,
where he's like, I'm gonna make him sweat.
Because I think he also because I don't think he ever got to have like a one-on-one with Goldie either. So
other than like those brief ones that they had for like 10 minutes an hour.
Oh yeah, they're trying to irk her. They want a reaction. And they got one.
Yeah, she ends up going off. And my note is New York is a hater and Goldie is living.
She sits in the room and cries while they're on a date.
Like, and she's in San Diego. I don't know, I guess if she was trapped in there, if they were like, oh, if we're not filming you have to be there. But like, I would go hang out at the bar.
Right? Absolutely. I bet you she's probably like, I can get more airtime. Also, TV time.
Yeah.
And if I sit here and cry.
Thank you for coming around.
Well, I mean, I figured it was about time.
Honestly, can I tell you something? Me too.
This is Flav feeling Goldie.
I knew you was
And they
getting a
keep
little
going
restless.
back to New York.
For you, hell yeah.
Crying on the couch.
Being a drama queen.
Smoking a cigarette and crying on the couch.
It's been taking you so damn long, Goldie. What the hell?
I'm the girl that gets her man, and that's it. I can't share him.
It's not your body, your great ass, your nice and all of that. No.
I'm not gonna share my man with another woman. A big girl at that, you know what I'm saying? That whore knew exactly what she was doing. She knew.
The thing I love about you,
What's that?
you are a lot of country ass fun.
Country bumpkin with her white gravy biscuits. That's all he
White gravy
cares
and
about.
biscuits.
I'm serious, man.
I bet you made so delicious.
When he
biscuits,
tells
biscuits,
me,
gravy, gravy.
New York, that he's gonna see me tomorrow at elimination. Well, I don't know if I'm going home tomorrow. That hurts me because I truly do love him.
New York, New York, New York.
New York.
I guess, girl.
Like, you don't. You don't love him.
You don't. Well, back at the house. I just think it's funny, like, Goldie, Hoops, and Pumpkin are having fun, but New York is just outside pouting and having a cigarette. And it's like, she's such a Capricorn.
For real. She's just pouting.
Yeah.
Like, she will not get over, like, the fact that
They like each other.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because in her, a logic for it is like, so Flav knows that I'm really here for him. And it's like, he doesn't care if you're there for him and you're like a likable person, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I love that for her.
I just love how they're so excited. And then just New York outside. Just mad.
Yes, I did. You did. I did.
The girls that are in the house now, they feed off of the friendship thing.
Feed off
they
the
don't know how to
friendship thing.
stand alone. I knew from the beginning in this competition that it was very important for me to stand alone always, because that shows Flav that he has a solid woman in the house. He does appreciate that. I'm not here for them.
That's my favorite. That is the most Capricorn-ass look. The just sitting,
Sunglasses on, boots on, sitting in the bed.
just not
Smoking a
moving.
cigarette.
Just chill, just sitting there.
I love it.
So fucking funny. I just love how excited like they are and like how close you can like tell that those three have gotten, like Hoops, Goldie, and Pumpkin.
Yeah, they're like friends actually. And so, but the girls feed off the friendship thing. Like she's like friendship is like a strange concept to her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, he's into the sci-fi thing. Like, it's like not accepting it as like a valid, I don't know.
Yeah.
Thing. So it's just they feed off friendship. That's called friendship. Yes, that is. You should get positive energy from your friends. If you hang out with someone and then you feel bad, don't hang out with that person. Your friends should make you feel good,
right? Because I do wonder how her friendship.
This is about friendship.
I don't even know her. She just walked in here. I was in the middle of recording. She's actually a burglar. She came in here to rob me.
I'm a burglar.
So we get
Sweet
into
babies. Elimination.
Elimination
Elimination.
time.
First off, he's like asking the girls how they're doing,
Mhm.
and he asked Pumpkin like if everyone's getting along, and she just calls New York out immediately.
Mhm.
She is like, well, she doesn't really talk to us, so
Yeah.
and New York's like, oh, why are you talking about me? It's like, I mean, do you talk to them though? Like, she didn't say anything inaccurate.
Mm-mm.
And it also, if you want Flav to know that you're not here for them, you're not here to make friends, you're here just for him. Why do you care that you get called out for not wanting to talk to them?
Mm-hmm.
Talk about it, be about it, New York. God damn.
Her just this right here of her like just standing alone.
I do like her dress.
It is a very cute dress. Also, the dress that Hoops is wearing, I wore that too
on purpose because she had it, or did it happen?
No, it was just a coincidence. I think I
love-
wore it to one like a school dance.
I'm obsessed. We've been talking about how these dresses always look like our like school dances,
right?
What's up,
What's
Hoops?
up?
What's up, man?
How you doing?
Nervous as hell. I don't want to be the one sent home. I don't know what's going through Flav's head. He said he's had such a great time with Pumpkin. So it's so up in the air right now.
My girl, Goldie.
What's good?
What's good? I think my one-on-one time with Flav may have given me
She
an
is just a
advantage
classic
because
beauty,
me and
really.
Flav connected in a real way, but
She's got
there's
those
no
soft
telling
layers in
who
her
might go
hair,
and who might
right?
stay.
And then she's
How you
got that
doing,
really
y'all?
cute
I'm
classic dress where it's like a sweetheart, but then
If
the
I don't get
sheer
a clock
yeah, I love
tonight,
it.
That to me
I'm gonna
looks
tell
like
Flav
a,
that I love
like,
him because I
that
do. But I
necklace
also
is
will
so
let
cute.
him know
I
that
do
he
love
needs
her
to make a call
dress.
and get 20 more women in and do it all over again because he's not gonna find what he needs
That's so
in the 3
He needs to
remaining
call
women.
What's up, Pumpkin?
20 more
Well,
women.
us three are fine. She really doesn't make conversation with us.
I stay focused. That was my approach as soon as I came in the house.
I'm just keeping it real. You asked if we
Oh,
were
yeah,
getting
be-
along,
keep
and
it
I
real.
answered the question. There are so many like obvious signs why New York is not the right one for Flav. She's the worst match for him, and so hopefully he'll see that.
Well,
Yeah,
you'd think.
You would think, but also she's playing. And she's also just playing a good game.
I think so too. Pumpkin does get her first clock.
Uh-huh. And then it's
Hoops gets a clock.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's left between Goldie and New York. And I mean, yeah. Goldie is like, gets called like a more of a friend than like.
Yeah. Here we'll watch.
But I figure
Now
Flav would
we're-
make the best decision for
Now
him.
we're seeing them
And
decide.
You've been a very, very good spokeswoman for yourself. I ain't gonna lie. You've been working your thing, G. Goldie, friendly ghost. Kinda shocked me last night. When you gave me that kiss, it was a beautiful kiss. That's why I kept you around, Goldie. Because you're fun. You're mad fun. Can't just help but love you like that, you know what I'm saying? But I just want more just friendship. I'm gonna give this clock to New York.
Look at their faces.
Honestly, to tell you the truth, New York is looking for a richer lifestyle. New York is a gold digger just like Hattie, you ask me. You know what I'm saying? She's just well disguised.
New York knows exactly how I feel about her. She knows that I don't like her.
It's just
She
so
knows that I
funny how
think that
upset
she's rude, and
everyone
she knows
else
that I
is.
think she's a bitch.
When you gave me
So
that kiss,
upset.
is that you was really unsure of.
You don't think so?
Nah, your feelings are really mixed. Like you said to me last night, Flav, you know, all I want to do is get to know you and just be your friend. Any man that gets you, Goldie, is a lucky man.
I love Goldie. Let's see what she has to say for her parting words.
Yeah.
Things a little to have to leave, but things happen when it's time for them to happen. This ain't the last. You'll hear from me again.
I better.
Goldie is so gracious. Oh,
Down in
she
San Diego, I
is.
gave Goldie a chance, and she told me that all she wanted to really do was just be my friend and get to know me. Yeah, she wasn't touchy-feely no more. I'm like, whoa, don't force something where it doesn't fit.
You know, we may not have connected so much romantically, I did put my best foot forward, so I gave it what Goldie can give it. That's what I gave me.
This is for my girl, Goldie, that just left us.
Yeah, she did great. Courtney, my note is, Courtney, we love you.
Yeah, I mean, you can see it, and I think that, like, I do love like Flav at eliminations, because like moments like this, he kind of knows how, like, when to be serious, and I feel like he always like does give really good like parting words, and is like very as like respectful as he can be, even of the girls that like are pissed and mad. Like, he stays very calm, and he like,
I think the maddest we see him get is at Hottie or Sweetie.
Yeah,
like, get the fuck out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because
I think he tells Hottie to like get out, and then when Sweetie starts talking crap to him, he's like, "Okay, I need you to leave." Like,
absolutely, which I think is like
which is valid. They did not. I mean, Hottie was fucked up, and then Sweetie just said some crazy stuff. So but Goldie goes on to say, like, my heart goes out to New York. I know they ain't gonna talk to her.
That's right.
Just think it's funny that even when she's leaving and like she doesn't like New York, she's still like, it sucks that like she's just gonna get ignored the rest of the time, and I just think it's really funny.
Yeah.
I gonna miss Goldie. Also, so our editor recently just brought up to us that Flav recently posted on TikTok about celebrating 2 years of sobriety, which I think is really rad.
Absolutely.
But our Gemini queen, Miss Goldie, is actually a like substance use, like she's as a therapist who specializes in people with substance use issues. And so like in my heart, I want to believe that they have stayed in touch, and that like
I bet they have.
I just think that is I don't know. Goldie is just Courtney, you are a lovely person. Feel free to respond to my Instagram message whenever you have a chance. But I love you.
We're gonna watch the TikTok of Flav.
Yeah.
Posting or talking about his sobriety.
Hey, yo, check 1, 2. Flav right here in the building. Today is October 19th. Guess what? I am 2 years. No cigarettes. 2 years. No alcohol. And you know what? I feel real good, y'all, just to let you know. And you know what? I'm going to do this another maybe 22 more years. I don't know. But right now, I'm working on 1 year at a time, folks. Aww. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I don't care what nobody say, but
that's a nice clock.
I look good.
He does.
Yeah, boy. 2 years, boy. Flav. Still sober, baby.
Yay! That's amazing. I'm happy for him. He does look really good, and that's a huge accomplishment.
I think so too.
So Flav, if you're watching,
we know you are. We're
absolutely
paying you a lot of money in fucking royalties.
But congratulations.
You
should be so proud of yourself.
We're proud of you.
I'm very proud of you.
And yeah,
I hope that keep it up one day at a time.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Keep killing it. But well, next week we get to meet the parents.
Oh,
y'all need to get ready to strap in, because it's gonna get absolutely nuts. And then after that, we're down to the final 2. So things are wrapping up quick here on Flavor of Love. Thanks so much for following along. If you're not following along, again, go back to our other episodes. Subscribe, like, comment. If you're listening to us, go ahead and give us a thumbs up rating on your audio.
Leave us a review. You can follow us on Instagram.
What's Their Sign Pod.
You can email us if you have any suggestions, or I don't know, want to tell me how beautiful I am.
Yeah.
You can email us at what'stheirsignpod@gmail.com. You can call us at 666-420-6969.
Oh, yeah. It should spell What's Their Sign Pod.
Yeah, it does.
But thanks so much for tuning in. We appreciate you all. Yeah, we did the like, comment, subscribe. Okay, I think we did all the things.
You can also, if you want to support us, we do have a Patreon. We are trying to make sure to keep, as steady of a schedule.
Sensual content.
Oh, yeah. And I got put
exclusive. Pics.
This whole.
I'm going to get my knuckles tattooed to say whole pics.
Do it. Please.
Okay.
Please do.
Okay.
I'll get it too.
If we get 100 subscribers to our Patreon, I will get hold pics tattooed to my knuckles.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, great.
Absolutely.
So easy. But yeah, amazing. Thank you.
Thank you. We love you. Be safe. And also, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
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 Bye. Bye. Bye.